Hey everybody, welcome back to whatever this is. And all I have to say is that was a rough one. This new episode is brought to you by DJ Khaled's new album. What's that? You don't like DJ Khaled? You don't want that forced into this video that has nothing to do with him? You know what? You're right, I take it back, because I would never force DJ Khaled on you when you aren't a fan of him. A couple weekends ago, Jenny, Ben, Tamor, and I got to see the Overwatch Finals. This took place in the Big Apple, the City of Dreams, New York. In fact, it was in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center, home of the Brooklyn Nets, which is New Jersey's least favorite basketball team. It was split into two nights to make more money, for competitive reasons. Regardless, it took place Friday and Saturday night, where they had one match taking place on Friday, which is 5 different maps consisting of various game modes. The first team to win 3 maps wins the match point, and whoever wins 2 matches wins the thing entirely. The idea was they'd have 1 match and have 2 on Saturday, for a third one being a tiebreaker if needed. It wasn't. It wasn't even close to being needed. Finals featured the Philadelphia Fusion and the London Spitfire. The venue was great, except for all the things that sucked a lot, such as the really expensive beverages and general admission. You see, we bought our tickets, and our tickets had seat numbers printed on them, but once we got there, it was a complete free-for-all, so we ended up sitting up really high. I'm not complaining, we should have gotten there earlier, we should have looked into how they do it, but they also should have been more clear about how it was done. And you know what? We were there, we were excited, and it was fun. The first map of the night went amazing. You see, we decided to root for the Philadelphia Fusion, so I got this hat on right now, because they knocked out Boston, where we're from the playoff, and honestly, we wanted to feel better if the team that knocked us out ended up winning the whole thing. So on that first map, Philadelphia took it 3-2, holding a goal line stand against the London Spitfire, and then the Spitfire ended up winning like all the maps, 6 in a row. They won all of Friday night. And you know what, we were thinking that, yeah, Philadelphia didn't do too great, but they're a talented team. There must be a reason they're here. And, over dinner at Buffalo Wild Wings, which, side note, I had to pee during dinner, and I went in there, and someone was at the urinal, so I decided to go in the stall, and oh my god. That was the most blown out toilet I've seen in my entire life. If this was an animated movie and there was somehow an anthropomorphized toilet, the only line it would say is, please just kill me. Anyways, back to my conspiracy theory. I thought maybe they would ask the Spitfire to throw a match 2 so that everyone would get their money's worth the next day. So we started off, we're confident that this is going to go to 3 games because either our surrogate team is going to have the heart to pull this off, or Jeff is behind the scenes pulling the strings. We were wrong. We were really wrong. The next day, London Spitfire stomped the Philadelphia Fusion. It was embarrassing. And before the match started, Tamor said to me, this is really interesting as a sporting event, because when you watch regular sporting events, particularly professional events, there's a degree of separation. The people on the field are either big, strong, faster than you, you know it. But when you're watching the Overwatch League, all the players are playing on the same maps that you play with you and your friends, and you kind of feel closer to the action that way, even though you're not even close to nearly as good as these players. I thought that was a really interesting point by Tamor, and before I could respond, DJ Khaled came out of nowhere, right onto the stage. And honestly, this is my favorite part of the entire weekend, but not for the reasons that the Overwatch League wanted. If you've paid attention to this at all, and I'm sure you have, because why would you watch this video about it if you haven't? DJ Khaled had possibly the cringiest concert of all time. You see, the Venn diagram of DJ Khaled fans and Overwatch fans is not a Venn diagram. It's 2 separate circles on different pages of different books in different libraries altogether. There was no intersection. So when DJ Khaled came out and asked us 5 times to finish the lyrics of his songs, much like the Shanghai Dragons, we went over. I actually think it kind of hurt his feelings, because at one point, unprompted, he talked about how happy he was to be there, but also didn't fail to mention that he was about to be touring with Jay-Z and Beyonce that same night, and he was going to get on a private jet, and his life is super awesome, which was really weird and off-putting. So after the concert of the century, DJ Khaled got off the stage, and the players who were there to see got on to a lot more applause than DJ Khaled received during the night. One of my favorite comments I saw on Twitter about this whole ordeal was, new Roadhog skin confirmed. just fucked up, but really funny. So all in all, I guess to wrap this all up, the main point here is DJ Khaled has a new album out. I got a cool hat, and thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. See ya.